Hello. We're going to this dank, humid, green, poisonous dungeon now. It's called the Aurum Vale. As you may or may not be able to tell, I don't like this dungeon because it feels humid, and I know that doesn't really make sense because it's a video game, but I'm very impressionable, and so that's my attitude for this guide. Alright, let's go. So first off, we go down this little hill. Now, there's a lot of weird stuff happening here. Alright. Let's back it up a little bit. There's this big room. Okay, oops. Jeez. There's ads here. There's some here. There's some here. There's some here. Okay. And we go in a little bit more. There's these big frogs here. There's these little mushrooms here, and there's these, and then the boss room's over there. So what we're gonna do, typically, what people do, okay, in Party Finder, or, I keep saying Party Finder, Duty Finder, is they'll stay to the left. So here, over here, in the mini-map area, we started up here, we went down this thing, and we're going here. Now, there's this big room, okay, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick to the left side. We're gonna stick to the left side, pick up the ads, and then go into the room. These are kind of more speedrunning strats, but I'll explain as we go while we're fighting the ads. Okay, there's a lot here. This yellow stuff, you can get this thing called gold bile, and it'll slowly do damage to you. Okay, so you wanna not stand in them for that long. And then also these frogs can like do this move where they grab onto you with their tongue and then they pull you over to them. It's so disconcerting. So be careful with that. So again, you go down the hill, you stay to the left side, pick up these mushrooms, and then I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna go into the room. Okay, it's kind of a big pool, so I'm gonna watch. I try to avoid the frog. I avoid the frog seeing me. And the frog went that way, so that's fortunate. Okay, and this frog, I see his butt. Okay, he's walking away. That's good. I grab the next pack, and then I go hide in the boss room. We're doing the line of sight thing, okay? Why? Because these Lily of the Vale, they don't move if they can see you because they do range attack. So I go behind this little wall so they all come over here, and then we DPS them over here. We do damage to them over here. Okay, so the thing is, you could have stayed back there with the mushrooms, okay? Real quick, go back here. Oh, look at this. Look how humid it is. Oh my goodness, I don't like this place. These mushrooms, you could stay here, okay? I could have stayed here, but the issue with this is, you see all those ads? All those ads over there? Like, if this frog turned around, we'd have to go take care of the frog, you know? So that's a whole nother thing. Okay, also, did you see this thing shoot up? There's poison stuff all over the place. I don't like this. And also, do you see this? This is shooting out of the walls too. And so this poison here, I don't like this place. Okay, but anyway, you can stay here in this area to deal with the mushroom, but if that other frog turns around, or this frog turns around, they get there and then they grab you and put you over here, and then you're like, hey, what the heck? And then and then let's calm down. I brought an apple juice with me to calm down. So I can make this guide because it frustrates me, this place. The thing is, okay, if this frog grabs you, it grabs me and puts me here, guess what happens? These guys notice me. And then these ones are probably gonna be like, oh, hey, what's up? And then they go to me. And these ones are also going to me. And then the other ones over here are probably gonna be like, oh, I want to join in too. So then now you have to deal with all of that. That's why this first room is annoying. And that's why we stick to the left side. grab all of them, grab these ones right here, and go hide, so we don't have to deal with any of the rest of the room. Okay? Okay, one more time. We'll see the pool. Grab this. I make sure the frogs are facing away so I can avoid them. They're facing away. They're facing away. They're all facing away. We're fortunate. I grab this next pack and then I go hide in the room. I also avoid the little plumes that are blowing stuff out of the floor and the walls. It's a whole thing. You gotta watch out for that. Anyway, okay, so we saw this. Anyway, so yeah, we attacked them behind this wall. And you know, you see the purple line here? That means it's a boss room. I really did bring a juice box in here to drink while I do this, guy. Okay. Anyway, so there, we took care of the first room by avoiding most of it. Okay. Pro strats. Okay, so now we got this first boss, locksmith. You see this? You see that? These, okay. First off, avoid the gas things blowing from the bottom, okay? You see that? There was the gas thing. There's just stuff. There's just stuff that blows up, okay? Okay. And then just get out of the way. Also avoid these yellow things so you don't get the gold bile thing that will do damage over the time. Okay, let's go. Okay, and then also, God, there's these things that come out, okay? From the walls. So you gotta avoid those too. Jeez. And now since we're here, marble fruit here. There's a marble fruit here. There's a marble fruit here, and there's also one back there. That's gonna be important later. So those are the things to look out for. Alright. Regular tank stuff, I turn the boss away from everyone else. Okay, like this works, so that's fine. Okay. So it just did a move, and now we have this gold lung thing. Everyone has it, okay? It's gonna do this a few times. When it does this, you want to, okay, for gold dust, you want to get out of that. When you start getting multiple stacks of this thing, this gold dust thing, you want to eat a fruit. Or else you get damaged like way more and stuff. I'm already having an asthma attack from this dank place. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm trying to make it fresh for myself because I really don't like this place. Anyway, okay, so I got 2. So I'm gonna have a marble fruit. There are people who like to test the limits of the healers and wait until like 7. And usually that's when healers get really grumpy. So around 2 to 3 is what people usually want to shoot for. Okay, see, also I'm showing that there's a marble fruit on that side too. The one around here is reserved for the tank, okay? So don't take that one unless you're the tank. Anyway, yeah, so it does another one of those moves, and the healer has not eaten more, but the healer's also healing themselves, so, I mean, that's fine. Also, yeah, this thing just shoots gaseous stuff everywhere. Ugh, so annoying. Okay, and also the gold dust thing can like shoot the AoE all over the place, so it targets people. So just careful with that. But yeah, that's that fight. The most important thing is, yeah, if you get multiple stacks, you want to eat the fruit, and then avoid all this yellow stuff and the gas stuff and stuff. Let's get out of here. Yeah, look at all that gold bile I stepped in. At this point, there's all these fruits here, so if you have any of them afterwards, you can eat them here. Replenish yourself. Alright, down the way we go. Okay, so all of these marble fruit and things, these little things, they're little seeds, okay? These are called marble seedlings. They're like toddlers, like kids. The marble fruits are basically the seeds though. So they're like, you know, the eggs. And so what you want to do is make sure you destroy all of them, or else they turn into the kids and then they run all over the place and it's a whole thing. So yeah, make sure to get all of them so they don't hatch. Okay, and then also take care of this bigger one. Also avoid all the yellow floor stuff. Also avoid the AoE, bad breath. That's one to definitely avoid because it'll throw a bunch of like debuffs on you. It's a whole thing. Okay, so after we fight that, then the wall breaks and then we can go here. And then we go down into the gym. Okay, so for this pool, there's enemies here. There's enemies here. There's enemies here, and there's also some enemies over there. So okay, so there's here. There's also a treasure chest over here. So I'm gonna pull these two. I'm gonna pull these two just because I know they're gonna like come flying back anyway. And then I'm gonna grab this and go hide in the boss room again, so I don't have to deal with this or the one over here. Sneaky, sneaky! I probably could have walked beyond them, but my friends probably would have seen them. Anyway, line of sight. Get them out of the way. Okay, but oh, I noticed this. Someone got attacked over there. One of my party members. And so I gotta go deal with that. Fortunately, they're kind of bringing them over. So I grab all of it and then I hide back here. Just so I make sure none of the other enemies are gonna come over to us. Also, there's this thing, so I had to avoid that, okay? This gas coming out of the wall. Ugh. Avoid all these AoEs. Okay, next boss, the coin counter. And, okay, all these little gas vent things. So for this boss, he'll do a lot of like really big AoEs. So you need to watch out for those. Okay. This one you can just dodge by moving out. Okay, I was here, I move over here. Sure. Next, Glower. This does a line AoE behind him, so everyone standing over here needs to like move out. Move out. Sometimes I've moved out into one of these like things, the gas vents, so careful where you're running out to. See, they're like all over the place. Anyway, okay, next. Eye of the Beholder. This is like a partial donut AoE. Okay, so that means you either want to run out or you can run in. So like if they're a melee, right now we have 2 range people. Well, everyone is range except for me. But if we had a melee damaged person, they could just stay inside near the hitbox, but everyone else would likely go outside because they were already kind of far away, which is fine. Oh, okay, this person ran in close, so that was... Okay, dodge this. I'm gonna stun one next. Change it up a little. Okay, 100 tons. This one, the circle one, I'm going to hit my stun, so then I don't have to run out of this. There we go. I stunned him, and so then the AoE went away. So now you can just stay here. Okay, Glower again, facing the back. So everyone get out of the way from the back. Okay. Swipe. Get out of the way. It's just a cone AoE. Eye of the Beholder, a donut thing again. We're all basically okay. Glower, wow, okay, line AoE, get out of that. 100 ton swipe. Yeah, just dodge that one. It's the swing, the big circle one that you want to stun. Yeah, this one. 100 ton swing. You can stun that. There we go. That's that boss. Gas out of the wall. Seriously. Okay, so for this next one, I tried to sneak. Okay. You can sneak along this wall over here and then avoid this entire room. However, not everybody knows about that, and so people kind of just run into the sea. I try to go, but then the bard, is it the bard? Yeah, the bard, LM, runs straight into it, and so I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll go take care of it. If it wasn't so cumbersome to do a slow motion, I would do a slow motion. Oh man, okay. But yeah, anyway, so these spider-like things will do these long AoE stuffs, and also this little like ghost thing kind of goes off. Eventually it will come back and kind of, you know, it's a whole thing, so it's better to just pick that up. Also, there's a treasure chest back there if you want that. So the ghost one up there, eventually I gotta go pick it up. Yeah. Here the ghost comes. It's coming back. I think I try to avoid it. Probably sees us though. Or it's going for that one. That black mage. Yeah. Okay, so I grab the ghost and I just bring it to the next pack. Okay. I stop a little just to make sure that the ghost is following me and also my party members are following me. Okay. Dodge all this AoE stuff. Okay, you can't really get lost here, but it's kind of, it does wind a little bit like that, but it is mostly straightforward. If you see a technique to not get too lost in dungeons is if you see enemies, that's probably the way you have to go because you already defeated the other ones. But yeah, okay, so this next section there's the little marble seedling babies and also the marble fruit seeds. So again, you gotta take care of all of those before they like hatch. And then there's also a big one, and then there's another big one over there. So I try to hit like all the stuff. Also, yeah, careful with the yellow gold bile stuff, and then all these AoE things. Okay, germinate, that's the thing that will then turn them into seedlings. I'm pretty sure they turn into seedlings. They turn into something. I usually don't wait to see. Is that rude? Should I let them live? No, I gotta go to the break room. Anyway, man, look at this. The bar is just standing back there. I could have moved, but I noticed my other party members are over there, so the bar didn't want to move, so it's fine. They didn't get that much damage or anything. Or any damage at all. So, anyway. Okay, so we took care of the whole room, and then over here, this was actually closed off, but now that we destroyed everything, we can go up here. So go here, and then we're going to make a left turn. Okay, so we came over here. Let me go this way. And this is the last pull before the final boss. Look at all these AoE things. Gotta make sure to dodge that. So this dungeon is actually notorious for blue mages who do this Moogle tombstone farming. There are like biannual events with these little Moogles where you can run a bunch of dungeons and get these like tombstones, and if you run it as a blue mage, it can go really fast. I'm like, okay, this video guide is about 20 minutes by now, But in the game itself, I believe it's like 10ish minutes. With blue mages, it can be just like 3-minute runs. More on that another time. Okay, so this boss, there's a lot of morbol fruit here, okay? So you got a lot to choose from. I turned the boss around. There's a lot of yellow things to avoid. And then there's also stuff getting out of walls and also stuff from the ground, okay? So again, more gas stuff to avoid. Alright, so this boss does an AoE attack that is very annoying. Bad breath. We've seen it earlier. I didn't get hit with it, but this boss's AoE range is really big, so you want to make sure you get out, or else you get like at least 5 debuffs. You'll know when you experience it. Anyway, okay, so now we get this thing again. We get the burrs or something it's called. And so when those get stacked, when these get stacked, that's when you want to have the fruit. Bad breath again, get out of that. Okay. It did like an attack towards this person. Hooked burrs. Let me see that again. See? LM only has 1 right now, but then it just did this thing and now it just added a plus, and so now look. So now LM has 2. So it will do like AoE ones where everyone gets +1, but it will also target people. So you need to keep track of your thing, your debuff, and have a fruit. So LM just had a fruit. So when the boss moved from like down here to over here, went to go lay some egg seeds. You got AoE those, okay? Or else they'll germinate and turn into things and just it's the whole thing. Okay, so now it does another one of those. So now we got more stacks of stuff. So I have a fruit. Okay, now get out of bad breath. I almost got hit there. I need to remember to actually get hit with things so I can explain it in the guides. I just, you know, I was about to make a joke about being too good. I'm not that great. I'm like, okay. YOLO swag. I try my best to avoid the things, but I will try when I'm recording the guides to get hit with things to explain it. That's my low effort promise to these low budget guides. Okay. Anyway, so I have the fruit. Is doing okay. So it moved from back here to here again. Whenever it moves, it's gonna plant the little eggs. Okay, and we want to get rid of them because did you see that? Wait, look, you can even see the eggs. This, you see the eggs. This. I'm just finding anything to talk about. Wow, and this, it goes into the ground. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna destroy those. Great fight, huh, guys? Bad breath, get out of that. Okay. So humid. Ugh, so... Brush your teeth. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Or maybe don't brush your teeth. Maybe it needs all that stuff so it can combat other germs and stuff that tries to get on it. Who knows? I don't know. I don't study marbles. Anyway, so that was that fight. I kind of hang back here. There's a lot of scribbles up here because I was targeting this person. When you target the person, you can see their name. But I was trying to look at their shoes. And their shoes look like sneakers, so that's why there's a lot of scribbles. But anyway, okay, so yeah, remember to do player commendations. I don't think I ever talked about that. So give players commendations if you thought they did well, or just, you know, do you want to be nice? It's just nice. It's nice to see afterwards. Anyway, okay, I'm glad this one's done. Bye. See you in the next one.